All right, it's Friday morning. Me, Billy, Carlton, James. Not a better way to spend a Friday than at the golf course.
Can't beat it.
Look at here. Look at this.
Hey, that sand probably right.
What's
up? Again?
What's that? Come on. We out here taking our time at the Masters and just trying to show them how it's done. What you gonna shoot today, Carlton?
Happy snowman.
Happy.
I'm gonna make it rain snow.
Oh! Yo, watch Billy's backswing. He drives with a little 3 wood. He's unreal. Look at that. Look at that. So we're at Morgan's family's, Morgan's side of the family at the Easter egg hunt, and big doings here. So. You doing what? Do you see any? Hang on, Fielder. Fielder.
Let's wait for Clark.
Fielder, you gotta wait. Oh. You see? Look, Nathan, you left some, bud. Look. Go, Caroline.
Keep going and run. You missed 2. Don't get just the pink ones. Nathan.
So it's funny to watch these kids go, but it was actually 2 years ago at Morgan's aunt's house that Nathan learned to walk. He'd kind of been scooting and he would stand up, but we were at her aunt's house and it was Easter as well, and all the cousins were getting eggs, and Nathan kind of got frustrated because they were all getting eggs and he was trying to crawl across the yard. And it was funny because finally he just got up and started walking, and then by the end of the egg hunt he was actually running with a bag. And so sometimes in life I guess you just need some good motivation.
There. Okay, everybody say 1, 2, 3. Put your
Hey, Fielder! Nathan! Everybody look! Dash! Baby Clark!
Fielder, sit down and I'll open it. Here, Clark.
So we had a long day at the cousins, and Nathan and Caroline were swimming at the pool, and we just got home, and Nathan walks in the front door and checked this out. Here we are in downtown Monroe at the Cotton Cafe. Charlie, say hey. Say hey, Charlie. Hey.
I want a chicken burger.
Hey.
We don't have a chicken burger.
We're going
They have.
eat some dinner here.
They have a hamburger.
Well, it does say in this menu.
All right, so hello to the vlog family. I am sorry I have totally been off grid for the past couple of weeks. Monroe put out a short video last week, and I told you guys that I would share with y'all what's going on when I was with my beloved bride, and here we are. So I was super busy and wanted to bring you guys along in the process, but it just was like totally swamped because Morgan and I actually bought a new house. And like, I don't even know what happened. We weren't our house wasn't for sale. We weren't planning on moving. We weren't planning on buying a house, but through a series of events and phone calls, and so what happened was this guy approached us and wanted to buy our home, and it kind of opened up this gate, and we made some phone calls, and we ended up selling our house. And we bought this pretty cool house in downtown Monroe. And so, what do people call it, babe? What are they?
Tara.
They say, oh, yeah. So I've never seen Gone with the Wind, but when we show people pictures of it, they're like, oh my goodness, it's Tara. And so here we are, downtown Monroe. I'm kind of excited about that too. I've always lived in the country, and now I'm going to see what it's like to live in town. We can walk to the grocery store, walk to the restaurant.
Park right next door.
We live beside the city park, so the kids can play over there. And now, you guys, from the outside, this house is just beautiful, and you drive by and you're like, oh man, that's great. It actually is a total fixer-upper. And so we are in a new journey of life. So Morgan's pregnant, and we're gonna have a baby, and also like now we pretty much have to remodel this house, which is cool. You know, our old home that we lived in, I finished it out. I finished the basement, finished the upstairs, and did a lot of work. So I enjoy doing that kind of stuff in the evenings. And yeah, so it's just a new chapter. But I'll show you guys the foyer. You can't see anything past the foyer because it's just it's too much of a mess. Y'all know what it's like when you move. We got boxes everywhere, and the house needs some serious work. But here you go. So what's cool is actually, I know like right now my vlog has kind of been like part pastor vlog and part cooking show, like a food show. And now it's going to be like a vlog, and I'm going to bring you guys along. It's going to be like our own version of this old house. And so you guys are going to get to be a part of this remodel process. And so this house was built in 1900. And like these are the original pocket doors. These things right here. Pocket doors that slide in and out. But you can see they're all jammed up. They're not really working right now. I got to take those apart. Original pocket doors on this side. All original glass. And so on one hand, there's a lot of potential in this house, but then on the other hand, got a lot of work ahead. But it's going to be fun. Excited to see what the Lord's going to do in this next chapter and bring you guys along. All right, vlog family. Once again, I just kind of wanted to apologize to you guys for kind of setting the vlog on the back burner there for a couple weeks. But I was just uber busy. Morgan and I were moving, and so I don't know if you've moved, but I think I only want to do that like 2 or 3 times in my life. But anyway, so that was a big deal. And then also, like, all of a sudden, I just got swamped at church. We had a lot of things. Like, last week I had meetings several nights till like 9, 10 o'clock. And then even last night, I didn't get home till like 8 o'clock. And so, yeah, sorry. But back on track now, bringing you guys along. And you saw the house. I showed you the outside. I'll give you a tour of the inside later on once we unpack. You know, it looks like we just moved, so there's kind of stuff everywhere. And then also some parts of the inside of the house, they need a lot of work. And yeah, I told you it's a fixer-upper, which I'm excited about. But here's the deal. So I've had several people that are like, why in the world would you move into town? And this is really a life change for me, for Morgan, for our family. See, I grew up on a farm, and like literally, I raised chickens, cows. The farm that we lived on was a couple hundred acres, and then we also leased hundreds of acres and other farms around us. And so I grew up a lot of space. And then when Morgan and I got married, we bought a house with 2 acres outside of town and lived there. And I loved that house. And I finished the basement, and you know, it's just a beautiful, beautiful home. I liked having 2 acres. But why move to town? I'm gonna give you the top 3 reasons as of right now in my life for living in town. Number 3, okay? Number 3 is lawn maintenance. When you have 2 acres, it's nice to have 2 acres, and you can kind of spread out, and you got space to do stuff, and you know, all that. But then you got to take care of 2 acres. So I had to cut the grass on 2 acres. I had to spray on 2 acres. I had to trim trees on 2 acres. That's a lot of work. Now I have 0.45 acres. So my grass cutting time just went from like 2.5 hours a week to like 15 minutes a week. And that's going to be very, very nice. Okay. So number 3, lawn maintenance. Number 2, my house is beside the city park. And so this is cool because I can literally sit on the front porch, and and I can watch my kids play on the city park. And so what's neat about that is there's a big old field over there, and we can use that field. Like, I can go over there and play baseball with my kids. I can go over there and play football with my kids. We can run around over there. And the city cuts the grass. And I know I gotta pay taxes, but that's a small price to pay. But the city takes care of all that, but we can still use it, and it's right there. I can sit on my front porch and watch my kids play. That's cool. All right, number one reason, and this is probably what I've enjoyed the most about living there for the past couple weeks, and also what I'm most excited about in the future, is walkability. Okay, so from my house, I can walk to the pharmacy, I can walk to the grocery store, I can walk downtown and eat dinner, we can walk to the coffee shop, we can walk to the ice cream shop, I can walk to the Dollar General. I mean, it's really, really nice. There's sidewalks everywhere. For instance, like this past Saturday morning, I had a breakfast meeting. I get up, I'm reading my Bible, I'm studying. I look down at 6:55. My meeting was at 7. I just hopped on my bicycle, rode my bicycle across town. I was there at the breakfast meeting in less than 5 minutes. It took me 3 minutes to ride my bike from my house to the breakfast meeting. So I'm excited about that. That may not mean much to some people, but I'm looking forward to these things. So number 3 is lawn maintenance. Number 2, live beside the city park. That's cool. Number 1, walkability. And if I don't like it living in town, we can move again.